welcome back. Our spy has been catched, which is problematic. Oh dear. High Priestess. Okay.
The spear is here. My predecessors made no mention of this great secret. Apt precautions, seeing your shameless attempt to break in. I will let you have this spear, for Angereb is its shrine of old. But I will not have Kidusi lose such a treasure rewardlessly.
Wait, what? Epic or legendary value? An Embesen artifact. Dromedary, oh nice. Does that count as an Embesen?
The laborers strike a hard surface. Fragments of lost history at last.
Admiral! Admiral! Battle cruiser on the wall map!
So the painted mask we want. Also the intricate baked mud tiles.
Cargo boat at the ready.
What about our ship? That we sent back? Yes, there you are. Museum and zoo. Wonderful, so you can return. Besser. Zoo. Caracal. And museum. Striking terracotta figure, very nice. Alrighty.
Rotten fruit is the best he could do. Never mind. Thank him, for this will feed the many poor families.
I dare not leave home while pestilence roams the streets unchecked.
I had no knowledge of this. It was an accident. I would never stoop to such underhanded ways.
Deliberate? I will not believe it. Though it is not the first time men of the old world inflict their sickness upon new lands. There have been precedents.
Sorry, I need to interrupt this for a second. They are, of course, talking about South America. The Europeans that brought the common cold with them and other illnesses, and most people that died in South America because of the Europeans that colonized there didn't die from wounds of fighting, of war, of cannons, of muskets. No, they died because they got ill, because their bodies were not trained to withstand that which our bodies are trained to withstand. There's also a reason why, for example, there are some island people that never had contact with other places for hundreds, thousands of years, and it's quite dangerous actually to interact with them. Not only because they will throw spears at you and try to kill you. No, you may kill them all by bringing something like the common cold to them or something like that. So that's a big problem. That's also one of the main problems that humanity will have to face if we ever venture to other planets that can habit life. Viruses, bacteria, other organisms, or other kinds of, well, ways of life to tell you fuck you, will try to hijack all kinds of bodies. And if you don't have any sort of previous experience with that can be a devastating experience. Okay, sorry.
How could they not know?
If there is a precedent, how could this not be deliberate? Be murder!
New orders?
Something must be done to drive that parasite out of Mbesa, out of our lives, for good. The water, of course. That's it. Hurry then. I must get to the canals before first light. Without them, the land will dry up, and Archibald will have no choice but...
Cargo station.
The pass to Blake's Abyss and Harbor. Deliver.
Carry her about.
Okay. Let's go. Slip past Mighty Warship.
Just
You're small, you can do it. Select the artifacts to uncover them. Okay. Oh, nice. Top of the carved headstone. Partly decipherable. Inventory of ships. Trade thousands of years old. Sealed vase. From flames in a sealed vase. Ancient tapestry still quite beautiful despite its fading color.
Your ship has returned
Legendary
from its
deathless
voyage.
graces. Enter the region. Ancient pillar. Seemingly on the library before Surya burned down. Okay.
Quite a store of history hidden here. More than anticipated.
Oh.
It shall remain exposed while the search continues.
Okay. An ancient registry of ships in the inventory. Arrival and departure. One fragment. Eskidusi Anitoni does not produce goods according to ancient precepts. Proof of the historicity of Kidusi's creed and practices, much to the High Priestess's delight. Huh?
Our
New orders?
predecessors in the Golden Age saw that Kidusi Anitoni's purpose was not to produce goods, but wisdom. The excavation can resume, but do inspect the statue. It may inspire you to write your chronicles.
Room to maneuver.
Let's see. Deliver an artifact. Is that an artifact? I mean, it's epic.
Hold the crane.
I suspected there was more to this project than they let on. I sense underhanded ambitions to support their independence.
Battle deck to attention.
Okay, first where we have to bring him. Slip past.
Engines underway.
Okay. And slip past what? There is nothing here, right?
Battle path set.
What kind of patrol? There are no patrols here. That's odd. Okay. Prove the finding were fraudulent. Someone may help you in Kidusi.
I wasn't there when they pulled it out. I was staring longingly at the picture you gave me. I wanted a look, but they told me a priestess was examining it. When I returned from my break, the stone was back in the earth.
Uh-oh. Near the headstone. The eastern side. Okay. Evidence. The letter. Lies and truth are not absolute. They are defined by the context within which they are uttered. Said every liar ever. Only the gods can utter truth. We are bound to imperfect assessments, individual at best. Altering the stone is one such assessment. Some will call it fabrication, but is it not our duty to ensure the will of the gods is on earth as it is above? This provides a greater narrative. The Catholic Church would approve, a truth in keeping with what we have defended and upheld for millennia. we will gain much, and so uphold the greater truth of the gods, but by performing the lesser imperfect truth of mundane men. Copy the original text, then throw it in the well. Perhaps one day the truth will be every bit as needed as its destruction is today. What? When we have all been long returned to dust. But the time is not now. Be discreet, be skillful. Uh-huh. Ha, ha, ha. Come on,
I
seriously?
knew it. Must have thought poor Wahadesha folk would not notice. But we are wise in the old law. You have to confront them.
So, you found my note to Layla. I did not expect you to be so astute, but I cannot deny there is some relief in not having to hide it anymore. I suppose you want to know why I did such a thing. Deceit is for your own selfish profit. Profit? Is caring for this land, its treasures, its people, its heritage for profit? What is the past in the face of present need and circumstances? My duty is my duty is to Caduceus now, the preserving of our heritage and beliefs. Katema would have us dissolve into his united creed, his bland community of no real identity. I will not have such a fate befall Caduceus. Whatever needs be done to prevent it. I have ennobled your intent. What you did is fabrication.
I wish harm on no
It's a
one,
lie.
but we need time to prepare.
Lie.
Shall
Then we
we
have no proof of the veracity of our creed's tenets. You have no better evidence of them being untrue. I may have falsified evidence, but that in no way invalidates our fundamental truth. Said every liar ever, but perhaps such understanding is beyond one of such foreign ideas. Let us not idle further. Condemn or condone us. I have no power over you. I can only trust you will do what is right. At least for now. Prove the quality of your soul. May the Lord reward you for it. Now, if you'll excuse me, duty calls.
The good of those entrusted to us often requires compromises.
Yes, said the liar who falsified historic proof.
I wish harm on no one. Now to find those pumps. Simple, harmless. None need be hurt.
A competitor's island is under siege.
I will not have families torn asunder by one man's blind greed.
Ship constructed. Ship constructed.
And has many loaves. We are celebrating Banahu's betrothal tonight.
He can't manage on this land without our help. Yet he says we need him. We never needed him. Never.
I'm not sure if this is the wisest choice of action, but okay.
There. Let the Lycaon see how well he fares without water. We have no need of his arrogance and pride.
You know, the problem with this method is that there are innocent people living here, and now you deprive them of food. Why do always the innocent have to be punished to punish the powerful? The ones that have stock of food? I mean, maybe the innocents will rise up and kick Archibald out of there, but that's rather unlikely since they have no weapons. So now you force them to do evil stuff, to survive. Congratulations, you just have become evil yourself. And the police is there.
Is this the hospitality of Mbeza? Flames and steel in the night? Seize him and see to his extradition.
There will be no transportation. Binyam is a subject of Mbesa and will be returned to us for trial.
And who are you, O king, to countermand the will of empire? I fear our talk must now be of fleets and steel.
There are many beliefs in Mbesa, but only one faith. In troubled times, the people look to their lords and to the Lord above to provide solace. You may need a different type of wood, perhaps from your homeland for this.
We already have a production of that, Your Majesty.
Olia reporting in.
I guess that's not what I want. Yeah.
Hold the crane.
Okay, what do we... Oh, hello there. Oh, now we're getting somewhere. Okay.
New orders?
Strange novelties brought from your travel.
Gelada. Mother and child.
Ah,
figure?
well, I used to know
And
these
base in the
verses,
wood.
studying every day in King Wat, my
Nice.
father's chapel. A letter
Let's
has
go.
come.
Attention,
Note
Admiral.
has changed by your return. The ships will sail to our foe in arms and visit the wrath of the Empire upon him.
Biniam, my love. Mother hasn't
Ship
heard from
constructed.
you. Forgotten I've been such a attentive boy. Perhaps your plan for the research institute has met with approval.
Ship
Oh, yes,
constructed.
indeed. Okay. Curia, mother.
Innovation comes in cycles. Besides, I trust you will see it done.
Aye. A boulder fell upon a man's leg at the site. We have treated it, but he is asking specifically for you.
New orders?
Okay, so we might have a problem called war, so we need our 2 battleships. But we're not fighting Archibald, are we?
Fleet ready?
I mean, that would be ludicrous.
Churning water, Admiral.
Anyway, let's get to the old world and let's build more ships. And I want more warships. Okay, so we have one fleet consisting of 6 ships. Now
Ready
we
for
have
action.
the Autumn Fleet. That's our second fleet.
Aye.
And the Autumn
A
Fleet
competitor's island withstood an attack.
will be there. In case they declare war on us, then they will die. Okay. Can we give the fleet a name? No, okay. Okay, and we have the mighty Golden
Aye.
Fleet. Or the Old School Fleet. Yeah,
Ship
let's
of the
call it
line
the Old
reporting
School
in.
Fleet. Anno 700.
New orders?
1700. Okay, so we have our Old School Fleet.
Aye.
Wonderful.
Workforce shortage.
Fleet commencing patrol.
Okay. Back to Enbesa. Sail to Wahadesha to talk to Byte. Okay. Okay, you're going there.
Not in vain do the wandering westerlies bring you.
Ready.
And he has Masus Mamundi. Horse statue. Fort. Oh, now we're talking. Now we're getting somewhere. Very interesting.
New orders. Aye.
No.
Production has stopped.
I mean, that's
On
an
our
epic
way.
artifact, but we're not going to give that to the old woman. Okay, go back to... Right.
Attention for the
please.
Admiral.
And now sail to Wahadesha. Not continue. Expect the wounded worker. Okay.
My family must worry. Could I be taken home to Wahadesha? I'm no use here anymore anyway.
Cargo station.
Okie dokie.
How may I help?
Tariku, show them around, will you?
If you could...
Cargo boat at the ready.
Ship of the line reporting in.
Ah, nice. So, ostrich, ivory wing. So you can return. And I guess we can continue to ostrich. Alrighty.
It seems an eternity since I last saw these shores. How the wind sings. May we disembark? A familiar place and friendly faces. There is no better medicine. Thank you.
And I'm sure all those treasures are very well guarded.
I'm feeling like a British Empire. Getting all those shiny museum artifacts from other
Binyam,
countries.
is that you? Oh, my apologies. I thought you were my son. And you would be?
Cargo stations.
Battle path set.
A competitor's island is under siege.
Oh wait, no, not New World. Embase. Wait until the work is restarted. Penny what? I don't care about that.
The stewardship is a great responsibility.
Yeah, blah blah.
I hope you are not overburdened.
Yes, blah
Hold
blah.
the crane.
And base an artifact. Okay, there's still one big artifact. Oh, this is not it.
Bring her around.
More than ready.
I mean, damn. Productivity, maintenance cost, that's a strong item.
To your stations.
Powerful item.
Battle cruiser ready. Aye.
Is that an N-base artifact, maybe? Moving what?
Another player has had their island seized. Another player has had their island seized.
Inform Curia. Okay, make a decision. Why is my son Biniam not with you? Arrested for arson and awaits reputation. Truth will set the lie straight. Haha. Prison, oh my poor boy. Rashly, yes. Oh. What would be pleasant? How would you like to help an old lady replant her orange trees? Be sure to dig deep when you do. What?
Honesty is a virtue, however painful the truth may be.
Correct.
The roots are deep. Make sure to sift through the earth to clear it all, will you? I kept a diary of sorts when I was younger, before Binyam was born. You may find it of interest.
Battle cruiser ready.
Buried orange blossom. Many soldiers. Oh, let me guess, that's Archibald. Did he marry her once? Well, let's read the text. Many soldiers in Wahadesha come from the north. Yara and the older girls say northerners are bad souls and that when the land of Kush is taken, they will turn on us. Those who have given them Aku. Today, I've come to know at least one who is warm, capable. Thoughts of the boy soldier distract me and I'm scolded by the elders. Just like a northerner's Yara complains of, the other soldiers mocked their lieutenant, when he stopped to help me. Of course, I can drain the pus from a horse's stone bruise alone, but I could not just turn him away. I saw him today, my boy soldier, up on the walls of the Xar. Seems they are planning to stay a while longer, as they have King Wag's blessing in their war against the Kushites. When my boy soldier looked down and noticed me there, he smiled and waved. Although I did my best to frown, he only smiled more. Now the lieutenant knows the word Ised, which as we know is a word with many uses.
We are good still once more, and in need of your generosity.
So I taught him some Bond words too. None of the other soldiers are learning Wahadeshan, so I must assume that he does it for my own special benefit. You cannot believe the sweetness of the oranges in the grove, my soldier boy. The little sneak jut followed me home. Under their shadow, he told me of the kings and queens in the old world. His king, he says, is violent mad. And they tell him King Varg is much the same, like twins separated at birth. I feel sad as he looks softly into my eyes and says, with a ruler like that, you never know where they'll send you next. He comes in secret to my garden every evening. It's not the oranges that interest him, they are always the excuse. So sweet, he says, the silliest boy Solidaire. Soldier? Your friends up at the Xar, do they not miss you? I ask. Do you not like to drink scotch and ill-speak the many women you know? No, he says. I prefer to be here with you, and my name is Archibald Blake, and this is my story.
Production has stopped.
I told him, I said, I have a baby in my belly. He told me it was wonderful news and embraced me as never before. Feeling his warm cheek on mine, I pushed him away to get a better look at him, brushing the silly flop of hair from his eyes. You're going to be a father now. You can't be soldier boy anymore. I worry when I see his face. Eyes dancing around up toward the Xar, but still my
Good
boy
timing.
soldier.
We come upon the lowest room of the library, covered with verse in the ancient
Notes on his
script.
Kyria when he can, which is not so often anymore. He tells me rumor of our being together has reached the regiment, so better the truth is out, and you won't be one of them much longer anyway. But he turns his head and will speak no more of it. Oh, Archibald, have you forsaken a baby and a boy? Of course you have left us here, the bump and I. Why Northerner? I should have listened to Yara. Everyone who told me I was a fool. The last he said was, meet me under the orange tree, but he didn't come to me that day, nor any day since. Duty is what he will call it. His ship slipping now in starless grey, back to his home. I bury our wreath of orange blossom in the love grave. Binyam was born 3 days ago, and he is beautiful. Oh, he has his own son in custody. So beautiful. Why did I ever doubt it? But I love him. He is Binyam, after his great-grandfather. When I woke, they gave me a birth gift from the father. Get out! Get out! I yelled and then cried to myself for a while. I will not read
Ship
what
constructed.
crawls about like scorpions in his note, but there was money. So much money.
Ship
At least
constructed.
Orange Sweet Binyam will live his life better than I live mine.
The truth is an orange, sour-skinned and pithy. Sharpen your blade, and when ready, peel it open.
I mean, it's obvious where the story is leading. He has his own boy. He has his own boy.
Room to maneuver.
Oh dear. Yes. Sail to Fiducia. Sony to get the register. Analyze the wall. Carving. 2 characters come face to face. One of them is kneeling, his arms adorned with golden bracelets typical of Wahadesha. He is holding up crops as an offering to the second figure, who bears Caducean face markings. The carving is ancient, having lain undisturbed for centuries. On its frontispiece...
See the prostrates down there? Wahadesha folk bringing tribute to Kidusi, a testament to our proud heritage. It appears to be the ancient script of Mbesa. A pity it was lost in Soria's great cleansing of the clergy. The secrets we might have learned.
A badly worn engraving.
This
Legend,
would
perhaps?
certainly help us survive.
Some scholars specialize in deciphering ancient languages.
Go,
They
take
might be
the
able to
ready.
help. Ah! I suppose Lord Binyam forgot something and sent you back for it? Well, the registers
nice,
for the
well done.
campaign are still on display.
They are cool. It seems we will be starvation safe for some time yet.
Okay, ask the scholar first.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Well, dear scholar, what do you have to say?
Sources on the ancient script are few, though I'm told Wahadesher is something of a trove for forgotten lore. Perhaps Lord Katema's advisor Binyam grew up in Wahadesher and received the finest education. He may well recognize these glyphs.
Okay, register.
How
of
about
the
a cup of
whatever
coffee?
regiment.
You've been playing for 2 hours.
Wait, where's the register? Uh-oh. Our ship doesn't have any items.
Battle deck to
Full.
attention.
Ah, there's the register. Edmondson. Archibald. Lieutenant. Wahadesha. What a surprise. Who was with him there? Bertram Hood, Hamish Fothergill, Patrick Hagman, and Nacho Schlan. Private Sergeant. So he was in charge. I mean, yes, his battalion was led by the colonel, but yeah, he was second in command. Ooh.
So Binyam knows. I had thought it best to keep it from him. All those years. Keep him safe. Besides, they paid me to keep quiet about it. Yanehoy Katima. I do not know how to put this. I knew Sir Archibald. Before. He and I were in love once. Binyam is the product of that union.
I had a suspicion there was something, but this... Thank you for sharing, Elder Kyria. It may prove our salvation.
Ship of the line reporting
But for
in.
you to appeal to Archibald's heart, Kyria, you must be able to reach him. I fear then we have no choice but to carve you a path through the royal fleet.
Wait, what?
Stations.
I can't just attack the Queen. That's high treason. So Archibald is the Queen's emissary. I
Let
can't.
the sails
What?
Production has stopped.
Is you? What? Oh. Fuck.
Churning water, Admiral.
No. What? No. It's madness. Photo of the wall to produce a transcript. Okay. Why is this not working? And transcript.
Hold the crane.
Oh, the holy book.
Cargo
What?
boat at the ready.
New stuff. Oh dear. Goodbye.
On our way.
That's more important right now. Imperial zebra. Zebra. Museum. The holy book. Bible. Oh dear. Powerful stuff. So let's get
Hold the
transcript.
crane.
And
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
what? Destroy the mercenary mercenary vessels. Okay. Okay. Well, if they are mercenaries, okay. 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 But they are so what? Oh dear, that's not going to.
A most uneven keel.
What? Okay, and lots of stuff to do next episode.